Hey guys, what is going on? Zach here, Blades LLC. This is just kind of a spontaneous live. I just felt like coming on here and sharing with you guys what's been going on, what I've been up to. And so far, we've been bidding yards pretty consistently now. I just wanted to kind of talk about how I do that, and then I wanted to talk about briefly what's also been going on. So we'll dig into the bidding process here just a little bit. So I highly encourage you guys that are new to lawn care to go out there and actually meet with people. You really want people to know who you are and what you're all about. And you also want to visualize the property. Say you show up to this property, somebody calls you out, and all of a sudden you're like, well, what on earth? This grass is a foot tall. It looks like it was never mowed this last year, You might jump on Google and look at an aerial view and try to bid it, but you might have no idea that that grass was a foot tall in the first place. So you might get kind of beat up on that first mow. So always go out there and try to meet with the actual customer. That's a huge help. Let's see here. Anybody in here? I know this was kind of a spontaneous deal, but figured what the heck, we'll give her a shot here. Happy Sunday to you guys. Hope you all had a great weekend. Anyways, alrighty. So more in regards to the bidding. So after we've met with people, you want to be quick to get back to them. I would say same day. Let them know that you're going to have something sent over to them right away. I find that 90% of the time, if you left a good impression with that person and you gave them a fair price for their yard, you're going to probably get them. So when I come up with a price for a customer, what I really try to do is just figure out about how long that yard is going to take me. So factor in your trimming, factor in your lawnmower, and you want to make sure that you're getting paid for absolutely everything when you're showing up there. So if you're going to have a guy with you, you want to make sure that you're getting paid for him as well. But yeah, typical residential yard around here is, I don't know, I don't bid anything less than $40. I don't even want to bring my equipment there. I'm not just old Tommy boy across the street with his little push mower coming to mow your grass. I have, years of experience, and I want to charge for that. So make sure you're getting enough for your yards. But yeah, I've seen on a lot of the local pages, people are really struggling to bid, and I just find that if you were to go out there and just kind of calculate about how long it's going to take you, and then say, I don't know, $60 an hour maybe for the yard would be pretty good, per guy. Could be different depending on where you're at, but that's kind of what it is around here anyways. And then $75 a man hour for cleanups is pretty common too around here, depending on what you got. Can be kind of hard to sell a customer on that if they don't know who you are, but I don't know, it works for us, so you guys should be able to do it too. Let's see, we got anybody in here? Drop me a comment, questions, comments, concerns. Let me know what you got. If nothing else, we'll kind of move along. I'll just take a brief break from the bidding chat quick, and we'll talk about a little bit what's been going on with Blades LLC. So we're still growing, the wife and I. We're a husband and wife. We own our own company, work for ourselves. It's pretty sweet. Things have been a little bit tight lately. We haven't got near the amount of snow that I wanted to get this year. So that's been a little bit tough, but it it is what it is. I can't control the weather. Only the good Lord can determine that for me. So he's been gracious at providing in other ways for me. I'm a welder, so I get side work, odds and ends. So that's been extremely helpful. And yeah, I can't complain. I got to be gracious. So we've also I built my own dethatcher this year. I got to test that out in my front yard the other day. It was pretty sweet. Well, it was nice outside to get out and just pull the mower out and get on it and give it a go. So yeah, that thing worked great. I sucked up, I think, a full bag in just my front little yard, which is just tiny. So hey, I can't complain. Another thing we're trying to do right now is I got to send over for my lawn fertilizer signs. We need to get some of those made. Those are something that you can buy like a generic one of, but I would kind of highly recommend something with your logo on it. Branding is huge, guys. You know, if the neighbor's like, man, who was that across the street over there? And you have just some generic sign in their yard letting them know that, you know, pesticides were down. I think by law you have to here. So I think most places you probably do have to leave a sign letting people know that their yard was chemically treated. But on that sign, if you can put your logo, it definitely helps with branding. So definitely pays to go the extra mile and get that put on there. So we're working on that right now. And I'm also having, I think, probably a dozen yard signs made front and back. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty helpful. But we've had a tough go. We were using Home Advisor, dropped them like a bad habit because they are not good people to work with. So don't recommend using them. But other than that, yeah, spring maintenance, getting some stuff cleaned up around the house here first and foremost, and then I can take care of other people's lawns. But we got to make sure we're also taking care of ourselves, guys, too. So it's important. I think it brings down the stress level just a little bit. You know, I don't got to be out there cutting other people's grass and worrying about my own yard not being taken care of. Because, you know, image is everything too. My business address is my home address, which kind of stinks. I should probably have like a PO box or something, but hey, it works and stuff. But hey, somebody could look up my address, drive by my house and be like, man, I'm not having that guy mow my grass because his yard doesn't look good. So that's another thing. Make sure you're taking care of yourself as well as your customers. So yeah, I don't think we're going to go too much longer here. If there was any questions about bidding, I'd love to answer them. Wish I could have done a little more advertising for this, but I just felt like jumping on here for about 10-15 minutes just to see if anybody would pop on here. And yeah, we'll see what comes in here, if there's anything. I think we're going to clean some equipment possibly. I might run over to the car wash and get some stuff cleaned up. Make sure all the oil's good in the trucks and in the mowers. And yeah, we got to break in our new Spray Master. Looking forward to that. More videos to come on that when that thing gets out on the turf. Should be pretty interesting. I'm excited to run it. And then I've also been just splitting firewood. I'm kind of dabbling in possibly doing a firewood business on the side too, just to kind of keep myself busy. I wish I had a little more room here. I kind of feel a little nervous. I don't want to overwhelm the neighbors with equipment and noise of like a log split or something. So maybe if I can find a possible spot to do that, that would be best. But anyways, I think we'll probably wrap things up if nobody has any questions. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say about bidding. But yeah, it's just a little recap. If you missed it, I'll say it again. Make sure you're going out and meeting with people. It definitely helps. You want to leave an impression. Leave a business card too. That's always the professional thing to do. Make sure that you are always polite. Customer service. I was just watching Brian's lawn maintenance video, and if you don't have customer service and a good work ethic, you're probably not going to survive in this field of work. But yeah, be aggressive, and we're also just cold calling like crazy on stuff. So we're going to be tracking down. We might be a little bit behind, but we're going to be tracking down some local business centers, trying to get some more commercials too. So that's the scoop there. Well, I see nothing, so I guess we'll call her quits there. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if there's anything I missed that you'd like to have answered in regards to bidding. I hope this chat was somewhat helpful to maybe somebody. And make sure you're writing down those miles when you're out meeting with people too, guys. Those are business write-off on taxes. So sounds good. Well, have a great rest of your Sunday, guys. Even though you might not be watching this on Sunday, but I hope you had a great rest of your Sunday. As always, God bless. Stay safe out there, and go get that work locked down. Yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.